read Sammy's book this week as well.
Mm-hmm.
His first book. It really freaked me out. What goes on in that boy's head?
I'm surprised that you don't know by now what goes on in his head. Really?
Influenced by all those horror sequels that he watches, obviously. So, no, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But I was just like, oh, this is a bit scary. So, yeah, it makes me feel proud of him.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's just by association, you know.
Yeah.
It's really good. I think he's really pleased with the response he's been getting as well.
I know. I'm going to go and leave reviews actually, because I noticed that people were leaving reviews on Amazon and I think on Goodreads as well. So I'll go and leave reviews because that all helps, doesn't it? So.
Oh yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
But I'll make it like a 4-star one. I don't want him getting too big-headed and thinking he can't come on this podcast.
No, I think you're all right there. He needs somebody to look down on, so I'm always around for that. So.
Oh, John.
No, it's fine. I know my place.
I mean, you're the boss. You're the boss. You're in charge.
The boss of nothing. I am the boss of nothing.
Are we calling it Translators, or are we giving it the full French?
Whatever, yeah. I think it's probably easier calling it the Translators. Ironically, we have trouble with the name of it.
I know, because I don't want to because if I say it, I'll say it in like a high school West of Scotland French accent, and it won't do it justice.
Was it Les Traducteurs?
Yeah,
see, I even got it wrong.
Les Traducteurs. From my higher French. There we are. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Do you want me to host this one? I'm aware that you...
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, that'll be good.
Hosted the last one as well. Okay, right, I've got my top 3. I just want to get my wee notes for the chat. I feel like this is a film you actually can't really say anything about. There's that many bloody curveballs.
There's quite a lot I think you can say about it, but without really going into real sort of depth on it. And there's obviously what would you call it? The volte face about halfway through the film where everything just kind of turns. So you can mention that because it's one of these films that is kind of twisty and turny all the way through. So it's no great surprise that there are surprises in it and changes of pace and changes of scope, if you like.
It totally threw me for a loop. I'm just also trying to... One person replied to my tweet, and it was Chris.
It was Chris, yeah. Aye, yep. Yeah, you can tell I'm looking forward to the trial of the Chicago 11. Is that a follow-up or something?
I said that to him, and I was like, did you watch a different movie where more people got convicted of what happened? So he was like, oh, well, I've written it now. I've committed. So, yeah. So,
as follow-ups go, you know, they would have thought they'd done a few more before that, you know.
I know. Why leap straight from 7 till... Yeah, I feel like that's a Simmy thing. He would probably watch that.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah, and 12, 13 and 14 as well, no doubt. I saw the Conjuring trailer today.
I've not seen it yet. Is it good?
I got about 30 seconds in and was like, oh, no, I'm turning that off because it looks like it's going to be a bit... I've watched as you know, I'm not good with horror, but I have watched the first 2 and I'm kind of interested because I read this book a while ago called The Haunting of Alma Fielding, and it was about... Have you read it? I feel like you mentioned it.
No, I've not read it, no.
I thought that's why I'd picked it up. I thought one of you had mentioned it. And again, it was like a kind of thing in the 50, like post-war Britain, where these kind of paranormal phenomenon became a sort of... I don't know, it was like everybody had a ghost in their house or a poltergeist, do you know what I mean? And I'm kind of fascinated by this real life thing, and there was a kind of crack team in Britain as well, and one person was like a trauma psychologist and somebody was a paranormal expert and all this sort of thing. And I do find the actual story of those two, Lorraine and Ed Warren, quite fascinating because they obviously were real life people, but I have leapt through the cinema roof at those previous 2 films. So I will go and see this one just because I've watched the other 2, but yeah, they are really scary, but proper jump scares, not crap either, just like really just go for it, and the sound goes up and everything, and you just kind of like, oh, totally rattled. So yeah, got 30 seconds into the trailer and decided nope. So that doesn't really set me up well for watching the full movie, does it?
We were talking at one point of doing a podcast about.
Oh, we should do all three.
And there's the associated films with it as well, The Nun.
So I haven't seen that, and I haven't seen the Annabelle.
There's the Annabelle films, there's The Nun and The Curse of La Llorona, I think it is.
See, Chris would give you into trouble for that because it's a double L, so it makes a Y sound.
Of course, yeah. Como te llamas? Yeah, of course, yeah.
Sí, claro.
Yeah.
That's as far as my Spanish goes. Yeah, no, I do like the film, so I'll give that a watch, because I was thinking, for some reason it popped into my head last night just as I went to bed, and of course I couldn't get to sleep then. I was thinking about 30 Days of Night as well, and I don't know why I'm on a wee horror.
As you do, yeah.
Yeah, I know that was a totally sensible thing to get into my head at like 11:30 last night. So, and I knew this trailer was coming out, so I was like, oh, we should definitely do like a wee Conjuring universe, because it is.
Yeah, we were.
Would you call it a cinematic universe? It kind of is, isn't it?
It definitely is now, yeah, because I mean, like, this is the third in The Conjuring. There's been 3 Annabelle films, I think. At least 2. I think there might be 3, and obviously the other couple of films as well. So yeah, there's enough there for like one podcast to do the sort of main Conjuring films, and other ones to do the sort of spin-offs. And I think they're all quite short and everything, so they'll be dead easy to pile through them. And I've seen a couple of them. I've not seen any of the Conjuring films. I've seen the Curse one, and I've seen the Nun as well. And I actually fell asleep during the Nun when I was watching it, just because it was like quiet, bang, quiet, but it was really obvious when it was going to happen and all this, and you're just going, oh, this is just really boring, it's a bit dull. But
that's such a shame, because The Conjuring, as I say, I like the human side of the Conjuring films as well. I think that's why I actually don't mind them, because although there's horror, there's a real life story there. So I feel like now they're just franchising crap just because they're capitalising on the success of this, obviously, but that's a shame.
No, well, I think they'll be definitely worth a look. I'd be quite. I know myself and Thomas were talking about doing them at one point, so
I have actually seen them, so
it'll be a good idea to do them to sort of coincide with the film actually coming out. I think, or recording them and then releasing them just when it comes out. So
I want to say June 17th.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
So it's quite soon. I think we bought the first 2 on DVD. So.
Aye, we'll organise something. Is it James Wan that did them?
Yeah, it is. And there definitely is. There's just like, I feel like it. Yes, it is. There are moments where, well, me personally, I got very, very scared. But I feel like the tension is there, and that sort of never really kind of lets go of you. But actually, the character development and their relationship and how they sort of came to be doing this sort of paranormal investigation, like the human side of things, is just interesting. Which I think. I'm not a big horror aficionado by any means, but I like things like that where it delivers, or it doesn't just feel like, as you say, like, quiet bang. It feels like there's an actual story to it, as well as, like things like The Exorcist and stuff like that. Like, I'll watch that because there's a story there. I'm just not a fan of just like jump scares for the sake of jump scares. And I liked Hereditary up to a point as well, and then that all got a bit silly, and that was a horror that I felt like, oh, this is actually going somewhere, there's a story there. And then it just kind of all fell apart. But things like that, I'm willing to put myself through and just not sleep for the subsequent month or 2.
Yeah, sleep's overrated.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Cannot believe how much I fucked up that intro. Like, cannot.
No, that's the whole point of doing podcasts. So you can redo them and redo them.
As soon as I started tripping over my words, I was like, just stop. But my brain was like, keep going, Palmer. You can rescue this. And I just didn't. I made it worse.
Yeah, well, in the choice of the 3, like you said there at the end, I made a conscious decision not to do Knives Out because we'd covered that as a podcast.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do any Agatha Christie stuff, even though I quite fancied doing Orient Express.
I know, well, I was wondering that as well, actually, because I thought, because obviously there's been the recent sort of iteration of that as well. I mean, to be honest with you, these sort of big costume dramas are kind of your obvious choices. And I just went for Richard III. I have seen the 2 versions of Hamlet. Branagh, Jesus, chewing the scenery, watching his. I actually don't mind Mel Gibson as Hamlet. That was okay. I mean, there's loads of different versions of there's Polanski, Macbeth and stuff like that as well. And actually, you could have picked the Justin Kurzel Macbeth as well, because that's got everybody in it as well. Mm-hmm. That's actually a really good version of Macbeth. I could have picked that as well. But yeah, these sort of costume dramas, your sort of typical fodder for that as well, like your Gosford Park, Clue, all those sort of ones. But I kind of wanted things that's a bit more.
I picked two that basically were spin-offs of TV shows, which were ensemble casts, and there's an awful lot of TV stuff that's ensemble casts, which, I mean, you could do a whole series of podcasts on just that, because a lot of the stuff I tend to watch is that kind of thing. And I think it's because you get a variety of stories in it, you know, because there's different people doing slightly different things, I suppose. But yeah, there was an awful lot of choice, but I deliberately stayed away from any other murder mystery sort of idea. And you did as well, obviously. You know, you didn't have anything like that. You had a spy drama, and I had a spy drama, and, you know, the sci-fi thing. So it all works. It's all good.
I don't know why Chris doesn't like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's like, as I say, the first time I watched it, I was like, this is hard work. But he just really has I feel like it's like a personal vendetta against it. He just won't watch it. I actually really enjoy it.
It's fair enough, but it's a variety that you have within your relationship. You don't need to like everything.
Yeah,
you don't need to be told that you like everything.
I am definitely not watching the Mortal Kombat movie that he is so buzzing for. I meant to say to you as well, actually, he was making me laugh because I said to him when we came off the podcast last time, I was like, John said that Call the Midwife is shit. And he went, it is absolutely shit. And then he pointed out that actually there's music through it all the time. So see what you were saying about music being distracting? I'm now super conscious that programme is full of music and it literally doesn't stop. It's the full hour. It's constant.
I actually caught some of it last week, and it's obviously the middle of the thalidomide scandal, and it was just awful acting. It was just really bad, because when the baby was born with stumps instead of feet, and she was going, the she's at rest now and all that, and they're going, oh, come on, for fuck's sake, really? She's going, you know, everything's all right. Call a doctor. Everything's all right. Get the doctor here now, quick, hurry up. You know, it was just like, oh, for goodness
sake.
I
love is that it's Paul McGann. I always get the McGann brothers mixed up. It is Paul McGann that's in this, isn't it? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of the early series, because I used to just bawl my eyes at it every Sunday. Pretty sure one of the early series, he was literally delivering a baby with a fag hanging out his mouth, because it was like, oh, it's the 60s in London and nobody cares.
Yeah, it hasn't changed my opinion actually watching some of it. I just thought, this is awful. I'm never going to watch any more of this.
I didn't watch it on Sunday, but I think we will watch. I'm going to watch that The Dissident tonight. I'll do a review on the site. I wanted to catch it at film festival, just didn't have time. So I'm going to watch it on Amazon, and I'll stick a review of that on the site, because I'm totally, again, I love the kind of real life journalism thing, and obviously this guy was murdered, so I'm kind of fascinated by it. Yeah. I'm always intrigued by these things, because I watched a documentary a while ago called House of Sod or Soud, however you would say it. And I'm like, how much are you really saying? Because there is a clear threat to anyone who tells the truth about these sorts of regimes. There is. That's a fact.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
So I'm just wondering, like, how much of this, like, how much are they going to be able to say in this? Because you do, I mean, you might think that just because you're in America that you can't be reached, you know, giving a wee opinion in a documentary, but I'm not sure that's the case. I'm always like, how much of the truth are you getting? That's what I want to know.
Aye, I know. But I've not seen that, but I saw it popping up on Amazon, so yeah, I'll probably give it a go at some point. I watched about half of Stowaway, which is just brand new on Netflix.
Oh,
it's
a film about. How is that?
So it was okay. I don't think it's going to surprise me in any way. As I say, I've watched about half of it, but it's all right. You know, I've seen worse. Anna Kendrick's in it, and what's her name? She was in Knives Out as well.
Anna the
Australian.
Artist,
no, the Australian. Jinx, can't remember. That was terrible.
I want to say Toni Collette, but that's not right.
Yes, Toni Collette. That's right.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right, okay. But I mean, I've not heard anything about it, but I just saw, again, like how you get your update from Netflix. Here's what's new.
I saw the trailer for it, and I thought, that looks not bad, so I'll give that a wee watch as well. And have you seen the film Our Brand is Crisis? Billy Bob Thornton and tonight. It's a film about political operatives in Bolivia.
Sold.
It's two US
Uh-huh.
political strategists. It's
We're nearly finished The Shield now, although seriously, what I'm going to do with my life afterwards, I do not know. Simi says that there's like a Sons of Anarchy like universe, and that's part of it. Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock, yes, that's right. Basically,
Anne Dowd. She's in it.
Yep. It's an election down there, and they're the political strategists for two opposing parties in it. It's really good. There's some comedy elements in it, and there's a whole sort of drama thing as well. It's an excellent movie.
Netflix are
really good.
Are fascinated by the inner workings of all that sort of stuff as well. It's so
it's really sleazy and everything. So it's all got to do with the fact that these people they don't really care about policies. They don't really care about people. It's just all about winning for them. So, but yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. It's a particularly good film. Sandra Bullock's really good in it.
Yeah, Chris will watch that if she's in it because he's had a wee crush since Miss Congeniality. So.
Well, yeah, Armed and Fabulous. Yeah, why not?
Things I never thought I'd hear you say, John.
Well, you know. Right,
yeah.
I better go.
Cool.
I'm going to go and get my dinner now. And
oh my goodness, am I keeping you from dinner? I thought
no, not at all. No, it was fine. No, honestly, no. Sometimes we don't sit down until like 7:30, 8 o'clock anyway to have dinner. So it's fine.
Of you.
I know. Yes, yes. C'est la vie. And that's about the extent of it.
I was going to say nothing sounds good in this accent, though, does it? Like you can try the other languages.
I know.
You'll just get that sort of